Hey there campers, Stamat here. It's a gorgeous day out at Cub World. I'm here at the Miners Camp campsite. And I thought that one thing that we ought to really have done by now for these scouting at home video series is a campfire for you. But since not everybody can come out to camp since they're closed, I wanted to give you an excellent suggestion of my favorite Leave No Trace style campfire. It's my favorite Leave No Trace style campfire too, Stamat. Aha! Neat. Now, I learned this particular setup of a Leave No Trace campfire in my home troop in North Carolina, going up as a scout in the Old North State Council. So a big shout out to all of my scouting brethren in North by God, Carolina. And I'm going to set this down, pause it, and then we'll explain how we're gonna set this campfire up, show you the working setup, and then have the sweet treat surprise reveal at the end, and we'll see what you think. All right, let's push that button. Boop. In my hand, I've got some candy bars. Now, the more you've got, the better, and you'll need as many as possible based on the size of your group, which once we are back into the point where you can start having unit level meetings again, then you're gonna need more candy bars. The candy bars are a sweet treat and are age appropriate for scouts and scouters of all ages. And the way this is going to work is we take the candy bars and we set them on the ground. Then we take the tarp that I've got next to me and we put the tarp on top of the candy bars. Now, when I'm done explaining, we'll pause this and set everything up, but I'm going to lay soil on top of the tarp. Then we build the fire on top of the soil, and when we're done, the candy bars should be unmelted. So we're gonna pause it real quick, set this up. I'll go ahead and throw the candy bars down. Wow, wow. And we'll show you the rest. Step 1, candy bars on the ground. Step 2, tarp covers candy bars. Buy candy bars, stay safe. Step 3, I've taken all the soil that I needed for at least a small campfire for demo purposes, and I've layered it onto the tarp itself. Don't be stingy on your soil. The thicker it is, the better, because the whole point of this flavor of exercise is to illustrate the insulating properties of the soil. So, don't go skimpy. Layer that stuff up 3, 4, 5 inches thick. Go nuts, have fun. Now, every troop has at least 1 or 2 of those kids who have the opinion that if you can get close enough to throw wood onto the fire, then it's not a big enough fire. This is not what we're going for. As you can see, I've got just a small fire going. Took me 2 matches. I was trying for a 1. I'm off my practice. Oh well. So get your fire going. Sit around. Let's actually have a campfire. Come on over here. Let's check it out. And then I says to him, whatever you do, don't sell that cow. So now I've taken copious amounts of cold, delightful water, and I have fully extinguished my campfire. No smoke, no wisps, no heat coming off of it. We'll stir it around. Make sure, folks, that you are double, triple, and quadruple sure that the campfire is extinguished, and then go through an established and approved process to dispose of the wet ashes. You want no remnants from your fire. If you're not sure, you're gonna have an adult with you doing this anyway, so talk to the adults. Now, let's pull this thing away and see how we did. Woo! Move it around, and oh look, there's my Hershey bars. Let's move this, and hang on. We'll open one up and eat it in just a sec. Well, it's a little bit ugly just because of the contours of the soil and how I had the fire arranged, but that's an unmelted Hershey bar if I ever saw it. So now, if you have questions about how we did this, or if you have other suggestions for cool Leave No Trace fires, please feel free to post them in the comments. We hope that you enjoy this. I love chocolate. So, from all of us here at Camp Freelander and the Dan Beard Scout Reservation and Cub World and the Dan Beard Council, we want to say that we hope that you enjoyed this. And for those of you who don't have a yard to do this in, our next session is going to feature a campfire version that you can do inside your home that has the same effect. There just isn't any open flame. So look forward to that, and we'll see you again next time at Scouting at Home.